Welcome back, day 6. Make sure you have a block, a blanket, or a stack of books. But definitely get some props here. A block will be handy. If you don't have a block at home, you can just get a heightened stack of books that's about this size. And some sort of blanket or pillow, a cushion. If you need to, pause the video. Otherwise, find your way. Hands and knees, tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Flow with the rhythm of your breathing. Good. Inhale. Tabletop position, hands and knees. Turn your fingertips to point towards your knees. Forearms forward. Lean your weight back into your heels. Stretch the inner forearm. Several breaths here. Lean forward. Turn your fingertips to point out towards the long edge of your mat. As you draw circles with your shoulders and your hips in one direction. But switch it up, go the other way. Notice what you feel as you return your way back to center. Fingertips point towards each other. Bring the tops of your hands onto your yoga mat. Turn your fingertips to point towards your wrists, and then begin to open. Create fists with your hands. Open and close. Open and close. Next time you close, hold and feel the stretch in the wrist, in the forearm. Notice where it is you feel it the most in your body. Stay active in your core. As you begin to open your hands up, bring your palms towards the mat, fingertips point forward, tabletop position. Curl your toes under, micro bend your elbows. Spread your fingers wide. Press through the balls of your feet. Let your knees hover off your yoga mat about an inch. Rise up to about a foot. Lower your knees down to hover about an inch. And rise up about a foot. Lower your knees to hover. Feel your core, stay connected to your breath as you glide your hips up. Press your heels into the mat, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, hands as wide as your shoulders. As you wrap your outer shoulders down the sides of your body, melt your heart towards your thighs. Bend your knees. As you reach your heart towards your thighs, begin to extend your heels towards the mat, downward facing dog. Press into your left foot. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Hips level towards the mat, big breath in. Exhale, shift your shoulders forward, knee to nose. Hover and hold strong core. Round your back, straighten your arms, tone your belly. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, ripple forward, knee to nose. Round your back. Press back, downward facing dog, hips to the sky, heels to the earth. Inhale, look forward. Step your right hand, heel in, toe out. Left foot meets the left hand. Lower your booty towards the heels. Option here to grab your block or stack of books and place it underneath of your sitting bones. You may not need it, yogi squat malasana. Gaze forward. Press your elbows into your knees and your knees into your elbows as you lengthen and extend through the crown of your head. Interlace your fingers and start to draw circles with your wrists. It's like circles like the number 8 in one direction. Now go the other way. This is where it's going to feel a little awkward. But slowly release. Bring your palms together. Press your hands towards one another. Knees into elbows, elbows into knees. Reach and extend the crown of your head up. Lower your hands towards the earth. Begin to straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet in, hips distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach your heart forward, extend through the crown of your head. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Ripple your energy forward, high plank pose. Option to lower the knees to the earth. Press your heels back. Reach your heart forward. Press down through your fingertips. Draw your fingertips towards the wrist. Micro bend your elbows. Reach your heart forward. Press your heels back. Tone your belly. Lower your knees to the earth. With your toes curled under, inhale, shift your heart forward. Bend your elbows straight back towards your hip bones. Lower your chest. Shoulders and elbows in one line. Chaturanga Dandasana. Hover whole. Pubic bone to the earth. Lower your chest. Slide your hands back energetically. Keep your hands where they are. Energetically slide your hands towards your toes. Lengthen through your neck. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Baby cobra, float your fingers. Press down through your palms. Lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Extend the top of your head towards your thumbs. Tone your belly. Inhale, look towards your thumbs. Bend your knees. Exhale, hop your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck your chin forward, fold. Tone through your belly. Inhale, arms to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands down through heart center, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, place your palms to the earth, step back, downward facing dog. Lower your knees towards the mat, uncurl your toes. Walk your hands towards your knees and come to sit onto your heels. Turn your palms to face the sky. Feel your breath. Open your eyes if they're not already. Gaze forward. And for just a moment, watch me. I'm going to demo and then I'll cue you through it and we'll do it together. Many options here. Option 1 is to grab your block and place it in front of you. I'll show you a couple variations and then I'll cue you through and we'll just play around with it. In the first variation, with the block, the hands come as wide as the shoulders. You come up onto your feet as the elbows bend, knees come to the back side of the arms. You want the block far enough forward, but not so far that you would need your feet to lift. So I'm going to move it back towards me just a little bit. With the knees to the back side of the arms, bring your forehead here onto the block. And now press your head into the block, lift one toe. And then the other. Maybe you can lift both toes, bringing the big toes to hug towards one another. If you're here, breath stays fluid, then you have the ability to start to think. Heart forward, head forward, reach, maybe wobbly, and that's okay. From this point, With or without the block, let's do it together. If you have your blanket, this is for safety. If you want to put your blanket here, you don't want to try with the block, but you want to try with the blanket. That's the crash pad. If something happens, you're protected. And as you're ready, come up onto your hands and your knees, and then shift back, curl your toes under, and then shift back onto the balls of your feet. Place your hands onto the mat. Shoulder distance apart, bend your elbows. Begin to lift your butt up as your legs start to straighten. Walk your feet in. Bend your elbows. Bring your knees to the back side of your triceps as close up into your armpits as you can get them. If you have the block, lean forward. Make sure that you can bring your forehead onto the block. If you don't have the block, no worries. Together we're doing the same thing. Shoulders, heart forward. Shoulders, heart forward. Option to lift one toe. Maybe both toes, Bakasana, crow pose. If you're on the block, start to reach your heart and your head forward. Perhaps you lift the head. If you're in crow and you want to play a little more, lean to the right. Hover your left knee in towards the chest, and then bring the left knee back to the tricep. Lean to the left, bring the right knee towards the chest, and then the right knee back to the tricep. When you're ready to come out, if you haven't already fell down, come back into yogi squat, hands to heart. Now's an awesome opportunity if you want to play. Pause the video and play with your crow pose some more. Lower your hands to the ground, straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet in, hips distance apart. Lift your feet, bring your hands underneath of your feet, toes to the back of your wrists. Inhale, reach your heart forward, chin to chest. Top of your head extends. Exhale, bend your elbows back towards your shin bones. Tuck your chin as you lean your weight into your hands. Reach and extend the top of your head towards the mat. Draw your elbows towards your shins, the top of your head towards the earth. And inhale, release, place your hands onto the mat. Depending on where you are, walk your hands forward, make your way into downward facing dog. Lower your knees onto your yoga mat. Swing your feet to the right and all the way around in front of you. Come to sit onto your butt. With your hands onto the back side of your thighs, be about the middle of your mat as you roll down onto your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Top of your head, shoulders, sacrum to the earth. Arms come out to the sides, knees go left, right, left, right. Bring your knees back over your hips. As you straighten your legs out in front of you, allow your body to become heavy, weighted into the earth. Let yourself be here, nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. In full digestion of your movements, settle into being. Stay here as long as you can with all that you have. I'll see you tomorrow for day 7. Namaste.